But speaking of moving on to people with payroll budgets, let's talk about Tiger Woods, the $1 billion person, man.
A billion,
man. Hey, what you need to do is somebody was in his ear telling him that he had a skill and he crafted that skill and he learned that skill, he learned it well. So what you need to do the same thing. Find something you love to do, read up on it, study it, and craft that thing. Cause we were 26 years old, man.
26.
Man, we learned something.
16th.
We had people in our corner teaching us. You need to listen to folks, man. We listen to folks, man. Because if you don't listen,
spin off. Give me the full screen.
Go ahead, man. What you got to say?
You know what grinds my gears, man?
How you spell gears? G-R-Y-N-D-S.
Just put a Z out there. Instead of
the
S, put a Z, man.
Z.
Copyright.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. What grinds your gears?
People don't have creativity, don't have lack of hustle. Because that's how, I won't say I made it, but the power invested in me gave me the hustle to create different profit centers, i.e. ways to make money. And I think right now, a lot of people now are forced to become entrepreneurs because their jobs, they've lost their jobs, or job security is so, that word doesn't even exist. There is no job security. So a lot of people are figuring out ways to create their own incomes. And if you have any type of skill, whether it be in business, whether it be just something you love to sew, you might make some furniture, might make anything if you know how to craft your skill. One thing I know for sure that those of you out there who have any type of background in anything from masonry, carpentry, any type of construction, right now Obama's mentioned in his addresses that the infrastructure of America will be one of the big priorities in this first year. So he's spending millions, if not billions of dollars on roads, bridges, just all the infrastructure that around the country that is right now in need of repair. You've seen the bad roads where somebody in the next 2 years is probably going to be paving those roads. That's why now these folks need to learn how to pave, learn how to do something. If you don't know how to do anything, learn how to do something in construction for the next 4 years because there will be plenty of work.
And read.
Read,
damn it. That's all I got to say, man, is read on whatever you got, whatever your skill is, man. You need to learn.
No, don't just read. Read for understanding.
Read for understanding?
Yeah, because folks can read a comic book, still won't know how to do that.
Yeah.
Read something that'll help you, improve you.
Right.
Self-help books, do-it-yourself books, anything. Just more than just comic books and Sports Illustrated.
Yeah. So back to what we were saying about everything, you know what I'm saying? If you tune in, you watching Miller Talk Time with my boy Trey Carter. We over here sipping,
drinking, shining.
Drinking for Mardi Gras Fat Tuesday, you know what I'm saying? Got the 1800, got the Jack over here, it's going down. I'm shipping out the, you know what I'm saying? I'm sipping on my tequila over here in the 1800.
I got my lean on. Hit me, I got my lean on.
He's leaning over there. The last topic we're going to get into is the Duke Ellington commemorative coin.
You know, that shocked me too.
Yeah.
I said this would be the one time that they might let, not Duke Ellington, but I said with Obama winning the presidency, somebody's going to put him on a piece of money. And Duke beat him. I can't believe I thought Obama was going to be the first black American to be on an American, because I know they got Jamaica's money and all that, where they got plenty of blacks, but I thought
U.S. currency.
That Obama would at least put the boil on a penny as brown.
Well, the thing with the coin is it's a commemorative thing, so it's not gonna be in circulation for a long time. It may be on a low end 6 months, on a high end 12 months, a year.
I think Tennessee should do the Jocelyn Trey show coin. What you think?
Hey, you know, I feel you on that, but I think it's more worthy.
Write to your legislator. Write to Steve Cohen. Write to Mayor Harrington. Fed. Write to. Yeah, Harrington can't do nothing.
Yeah, I mean, he's
not with a coin.
He's trying to get out of there. But the good thing about it is, you know what I'm saying? Harrington. I like the fact that that Duke is on a coin.
Yeah, I mean that's strong. And for the District of Columbia, D.C.
Yeah, because on a person that's not a white president that's on a coin is who? Susan B. Anthony.
That I know of.
Yeah, she is the only person.
What's my man name? Benjamin Franklin.
That Ben Franklin was white.
No, he wasn't the president. That's what I thought you said.
Yeah, president.
He was just an inventor.
Right. You're right. But the thing about it is, this could be a stepping stone to what you said, that Obama could eventually be on some type of money.
Possible.
Now, the Duke, his hometown is D.C. That's where he was born and raised, had his great success. So I think that it is well.
Which was landscaped by who? Who even drew up Washington, D.C.?
Was it Banneker?
I can't think of his name. What's the? Oh, I'm gonna ask you a question. I don't know the answer.
Yeah, but I think it.
Hold on, we gonna come up with this answer. Hold on.
He wrote the blueprint for it.
The blueprint.
The blueprint for it was a blueprint. You need blueprints for cities, man. Come on. You need blueprints and landscape development for cities.
What's his name? Booker T. Washington.
Nah, he invented the peanut. Come on, man.
That's George Washington Carver.
Booker T. Washington.
I think he was the one who did Washington D.C. George Washington Carver was a peanut.
Yeah. Like I said,
might have a summit.
Like I said, I'm sorry, I'm drinking.
We need to read.
We need to read.
We need to stop reading magazines. We need to read books.
But moving on to a different subject that's near and dear to everybody.
Matter.
It's the gas situation.
I got gas every day, all day.
Man, stay off them beans, man. Beans and whole milk.
What's up with gas, man? Tell me something. What you got on gas?
I think gas is at a point to where we need something else besides the foreign dependent resources to fuel our vehicles.
I agree, man. We need to start doing something.
What's up with the batteries? I thought they were gonna have batteries that you can charge into walls.
Man,
and all this.
They got them all in the malls where you could charge your car while you.
Yeah, that was like in California though. They're doing everything with Silicon Valley and all that old stuff. Hey man, to all these geniuses and so-called geniuses out here, invent something that actually worked.
Where MacGyver at, man?
MacGyver.
Where he at, man?
Hey, he can make a car. He can charge up a car with some glue, chewing gum, and a pixel stick,
the salt shaker,
barbed wire, and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Where MacGyver at when you need him?
I don't know.
But no, I know. The politics behind gas is so above anything that you and I can control. I mean, who can really go drill in the ground 400 feet to tap oil, take the oil out the ground, go refine it? Where did it be
oil though? I mean, what happened in the Revenge of the Nerds?
I never saw that.
I remember Booger them. You know what I'm saying? Revenge of the Nerds. Booger them had oil reserve. They were making oil out of vegetables. You remember Booger? You know what I'm saying?
I never saw the movie, man.
Oh man, come on, you gotta watch Revenge of the Nerds, man. A comedy gene.
Fraud. They had like 4 episodes. Said.
They had like 4 episodes. Basically, what I'm saying, man, we need as a country to, take the time to really to figure out what they do, because they got these corn mills and all this stuff and all these vegetable plants, ethanol stuff.
Yeah, man.
But they ain't gonna put no ethanol gas stations in the hoods. Well, we are.
All that corn, it's gonna be Thanksgiving every day.
Because we can cook with this stuff, right?
Man, what?
So for y'all that don't know, this is the Miller Talk Time show with Trey Card, and we talking about different politics. And this show basically is a platform for people that's our age, around the 25 and to 35, and a little bit younger than us, to voice our opinion. Because hey, they always go to Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson for all the so-called black leadership, and we ain't trying to be leaders. We just trying to voice our opinions, because don't nobody ask us. And
right.
We are essentially going to be the future leaders of America. Not me, maybe not him, but the thing is, people that's our generation, that look like us, that think like us, that talk like us, because we got the same struggles, we gonna go through the same problems. And so, hey, this is the platform for us. So if you got an opinion, you got a thought, make sure you get in contact with us, you know what I'm saying? This is, find me on twitter.com, not tripping, the Facebook, Joshua Miller, MySpace, Joshua A. Miller, not tripping at gmail.com. Make sure you spell it out correctly. Trey Carter, run your information for me, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't run it on there. If you look at the bottom of your screen, you can reach me 1, 2, 3 ways. You can go to patrickcarter3 at gmail.com or myspace.com/stunnerandfresh. You know how I am. Also, for either one of us, you can go to the Trey and Josh Show at gmail.com. The Trey and Josh Show.
And like we said, we getting out of here.
Yeah, we are. It's been real.
It's been Mardi Gras Day, you know what I'm saying? Fat Tuesday, we playing our New Orleans music, which is basically Lil Wayne himself nowadays, because of Hot Boys. I have no idea what they are. So we're going to get out of here.